Welcome back to Happy Breath. I'm Jessie and this is my channel. Today I thought we could talk about another posture, another asana. It's Chaturanga Dandasana, or our Yogi Push-Up. Chaturanga Dandasana is another Sanskrit word that can be broken up into several pieces to help us understand what it really means. Chatur is four, Anga is limb, Danda is staff, and asana is pose or posture. So Chaturanga Dandasana is four-limbed staff pose. A lot of different yoga styles include Chaturanga Dandasana. And so this is a really important posture to really understand how to do correctly, because if you do it incorrectly over a long period of time, you increase your risk of injury. Chaturanga Dandasana is a full body workout. So even though it's our Yogi Push-Up, and a lot of people want to put all of the work in their arms, it's really a full body workout. And the more parts of your body that you bring in to help you out, the easier this posture is really going to be. This posture can be difficult for everybody, whether you have upper body strength or not. People with upper body strength tend to turn this into just a normal military style push-up where your elbows flare out, but that's not really what we're going for here. In this posture, we want to keep our elbows in tight, and we want to stack our shoulders over our wrists. And then people without upper body strength really have to get past that mental hurdle of thinking that they're unable to do a push-up, because it's not a regular push-up. You use your whole body to do this, so it's kind of like cheating, except it's better for your body. It's important to learn how to delegate the work out to your whole body rather than just trying to make your arms and shoulders and back do the work. Because in a Chaturanga Dandasana, we use our legs, we use our core, we use our heels, believe it or not. It's a full body workout. Before we get into the how-tos, I figured we could go over the benefits of this amazing, awesome, delicious posture. Chaturanga Dandasana strengthens a lot of muscles in your body, including your shoulders, your back, your core, your thighs. It helps build strength and flexibility in your hands and wrists. It helps develop core stability, which is important for balance. It also helps prepare our body for inversions and arm balances and all kinds of other advanced postures in yoga. By practicing this posture regularly, it may also help to increase your confidence, your determination, your self-esteem, and it may also help with weight management. Research has also shown that Chaturanga Dandasana may also reduce the risk of back pain and reduce strain on the heart by helping to manage stress levels. Chaturanga Dandasana also helps with maintaining good posture and improve flexibility. Chaturanga Dandasana may also improve blood circulation, which can help with hair loss and improve skin quality. Some studies on Chaturanga Dandasana have also been able to show a reduction in fatigue and inflammation in cancer survivors. It may also improve lung functioning by opening the chest cavity and strengthening the muscles around your lungs. In the same vein, it may also help with lung capacity. Chaturanga Dandasana may also improve mental health, as it has been shown in many studies to reduce symptoms of depression, anxiety, and help ease symptoms of stress and fatigue. So with all of these potential benefits, why not learn how to do it and learn how to do it correctly? Okay, so with that being said, let's get to it. To begin, start in a high plank position. So stack your wrists directly under your shoulders. I like to separate my fingers a ton here, as wide as they'll go. And then point your pointers and middle finger kind of out. So instead of doing this, I just want you to kind of rotate your wrists out just a little. Then stack your shoulders directly over your wrists. Step your feet back so that you're in a high plank position. Then look forward, not completely forward. Keep your neck in alignment with your spine, but look a little bit ahead of you. Then lean forward so that your ankles stack over your toes. Now, if you're tired, you can come down to your knees here while I'm talking. Distribute the weight evenly in your hands and feet, if you can imagine that. So kind of push forward with your chest, but push backwards with your heels. Separate your feet hip width distance apart. So I don't have my feet together here. They're hip width distance apart. And pull your navel in. Nice strong core here. And finally, whenever you are ready, on your next exhale, slowly start to lower by bending your elbows. Keep your elbows in tight. Remember, we're not going wide here. It's not a traditional push-up. Keep them in tight and lower down 90 degrees. So bend your elbows 90 degrees. I'm gonna come up here, but we want our elbows, shoulders, upper arms, and torso in at the same height. So we're not going, don't do this, but we're not going past, this is not it. This is not it. We don't want our elbows higher. We don't want our elbows higher than the rest of our body, okay? Okay, so let's try all of that together then. So meet me in a plank. In a high plank, stack your shoulders over your wrists, then lean forward so that your heels stack over your toes. Separate your feet hip width distance apart, and then bend your elbows. Use your triceps to push yourself back up. Or, usually in this position, we go straight to up dog. So flip to your toenails, keep your knees off your mat, lift your chest. Exhale, down dog. Tuck your toes back under and send your hips to the sky. Now take a big breath in, big breath out. And let's try it again. So let's actually do a sun A real quick, just to kind of practice this or see what this is like in practice. So inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, press against your shin, shift your weight forward into your toes. Extend through the crown of your head. Exhale, forward, fold, release all the way back down. Inhale, mountain, rise up, engage your core here. Ground down through all four corners of your feet. Engage your glutes, engage your core. Keep your rib cage in if it feels like it's popping out. Exhale, forward fold, release all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift, press against your shins. Exhale, chaturanga, plant your hands on your mat, shoulder width distance apart. Step back to high plank. Look forward, lean forward, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog, flip to your toenails, lift your chest, keep your knees off your mat. Exhale, down dog, tuck your toes, send your hips to the sky. So an important note here, imagine you're lifting your hamstrings toward the ceiling, but then tuck your tailbone toward your heels. Now imagine you're pressing your chest forward while at the same time pulling your heels behind you. Try not to let your belly sag. Try not to lift your tailbone too high. We are one straight flat line here like a plank of wood, and then we lower halfway down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And come back down to a seat. So that is how you do Chaturanga Dandasana. I hope that this has been helpful for you. If Chaturanga Dandasana doesn't feel right in your body for any reason, if it brings any pain, or if you have had any previous injuries, please don't hesitate to stop doing Chaturanga Dandasana. Talk to your doctor, make sure it's okay. You should also ask your doctor about Chaturanga Dandasana if you are pregnant or if you have high blood pressure. If Chaturanga Dandasana just feels difficult for you, maybe you try it on a wall first. Maybe you try it with a block. Maybe you try it with a strap. Maybe you try it on your knees. There's all kinds of variations that you can take for Chaturanga Dandasana. So some variations that you can take for Chaturanga Dandasana to either avoid the pose if you have injuries or if it causes pain, or if you have high blood pressure, or if your doctor tells you to not do Chaturanga Dandasana for any reason, there are a few different options for you. So one option is to do Chaturangas on your knees. So again, if you're doing Chaturangas on your knees, still start in high plank. So just like before, start in high plank, go ahead and lean forward, then lower your knees down. But see how everything else is still in alignment. So lower your hips, your neck, everything should be in one straight line. Then begin to lower down. Again, only go to a 90-degree angle. Now, when you're doing Chaturanga on your knees, your chest shouldn't be coming down. Keep your body in alignment and lower halfway down. If you were to keep going, your belly would hit first. But don't keep going. Because this is a Chaturanga. Then if you go into up dog, still bring your knees off the mat. Lift your chest. Exhale, down dog. Tuck your toes, send your hips to the sky. If you're looking for another modification or another variation on this pose, you could also try building strength on a wall. You can also use blocks and straps to help you out with this. Straps are for if you feel like your elbows are trying to go wide and you're having a hard time keeping them in. You can also do Chaturanga Dandasana with blocks. So this can help take some of the weight off. So almost all of my weight is on the block right now. I can lift my hands. I don't suggest doing that unless you feel very, very secure, but I can lift my hands right now and all my weight is on the block. But whenever you're ready, learn how to really engage your core and push yourself back up. Lower down, push yourself back up. So this has been how to do Chaturanga Dandasana. We've gone over the benefits and how to do Chaturanga Dandasana. So I hope that this has been helpful for you. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like the video, share it with your friends and family, anybody who you think might be interested. Leave in the comments below if there's anything else that you struggle with in yoga, or if there's anything that I can explain better, or if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. So bring your hands to heart center. Thank you so much for watching this video and working on your yoga practice and your mindfulness. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for letting me guide you along this Chaturanga Dandasana demonstration today, and bring your thumbs to your forehead. Bow with me. Go find your happy breath. Namaste.